Bueno, mi gente, estamos a punto de llegar. We're about to arrive at the main market here in Marbella. As we can see, el Mercado Municipal de Marbella, Marbella Town Market. Yo soy Cav, simple guy obsessed with the Spanish language and Hispanic culture around the world. Now, if you watched my first video here in Marbella, you'll know that I'm making a conscious effort to try and do things a little bit more healthy. And in my first night here in Marbella, I had what ended up being one of the tastiest salads I've actually ever had. I enjoyed it so much that today I want to try and recreate that salad using the best ingredients that I can possibly find in the area. And the best place to find produce is in the local market. So join me as I head to the market in an attempt to recreate that delicious salad. So let's just recap. We need watermelon, or half a watermelon, media sandía, cebolla roja, red onion, aceite de oliva, virgen extra, and aceitunas, olives, queso feta, y ya está. So wish me luck. Let's go. Here we go. It's really quiet. Hola, buenas. Caballero, ¿me pones, por favor, una media sandía? ¿Media sandía si lo tienes?
Sandía no tengo.
¿No tienes sandía? Pues una cebolla roja. ¿Y qué más voy a necesitar? ¿Aceitunas las tienes? ¿Las tienes? Ah, ya, por ahí. Ok. Bueno, la cebolla y ya está.
57 céntimos, señor.
Listo. Gracias. ¿Dónde pago? ¿Aquí mismo? ¿Cómo que con tarjeta?
¿Tarjeta 57 céntimos?
No, puedo comprar más, pues estoy tratando de preparar una ensalada de sandía porque la probé anteayer y... No, vamos con esos tomates.
Sería 1.51.
Listo. Gracias. Chao. Que tengas un buen día. Right guys, as you could see, that was a very quiet market. I came out with just a fraction of the ingredients that I was supposed to get. Well, actually, half of the stuff you see here wasn't even intended. I felt rather bad paying for a single red onion by card. So anyway, hey, tomato's always a good thing in a salad, right? So we're improvising here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to just a retailer, supermarket, and get the rest of the ingredients. Hey, it's Spain, everything's delicious. Don't need to go to a market. Sometimes we have to improvise, huh? Hola, caballero. Una pregunta. ¿Tiene sandía disponible aquí? No hay.
Como la temporada,
Fuera de temporada.
pues ya pronto.
Bueno, ok. Ya vuelvo. Listo. Gracias. Chao. Lamentablemente no tienen sandía. Está fuera de temporada. It's out of season. Just goes to show you how fresh the Spaniards eat. They eat in tune with the season. I guess our best bet indeed is the supermarket. Might not be as fresh as the watermelon you get in the local fruterias, but hey, the watermelon I had the other night, it may have been out of season, but it was super delicious, so we're gonna try anyway. Está fuera de temporada, it's out of season. Bueno, viajeros, I often get asked by the viajeros that if I learn Mexican Spanish in the US, for example, will I be understood in Spain and vice versa? Well, I can tell you confidently that the answer is yes. It's a question of accent and a few words here and there. The main differences are things like the use of vosotros. In Spain, they like the use of vosotros, which refers to you, plural. They drop that entirely on the other side of the pond. Likewise, words, or letters should I say, like C and Z are pronounced like th. So think, it's not Barcelona, it's Barcelona. In Spain, rather than saying gracias, they will tell you gracias. In addition to that, there's a couple words, a little bit of slang in Spanish known as verga that didn't quite cross the Atlantic. But otherwise, guys, learn Spanish in Mexico or in the US, come to Spain, you'll have no problems whatsoever. Speaking of which, one of the things I love about Spain is that it seems every city is dotted with the most beautiful and precious parks you'll ever find. Just look at this. Look at this beautiful fountain. Do you know the word for fountain in Spanish? We have covered it together. A fountain is una fuente. Una fuente. Look at these mosaics. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked by the beauty of the local surroundings. Well, I'm going to try my luck. Voy a necesitar un paquete de sal. Aquí lo tenemos. Right, guys? Misión cumplida. Compré una sandía entera. Unfortunately, I couldn't buy half a watermelon, so I spent 25 euros on a whole watermelon from Peru, because the season in Spain has not yet begun, so it was quite difficult finding una sandía aquí en Marbella. Bueno, mi gente, acabamos de comprar todo lo que necesitamos para preparar una deliciosa ensalada de sandía. Así que vamos para la casa. This is really heavy, so let's go. Bueno, mi gente. Vamos a preparar una ensalada súper fresca con sandía. Uy, mira esta bestia. Menta, que la tenemos aquí. Aceitunas. Queso griego, Greek cheese o queso feta. Un poquito de sal, un paquete grande de sal. Y además, un buen aceite de oliva extra virgen. Ay, perdón, casi se me olvidó. Una cebolla roja. Listo. Voy a dejar las bolsas aquí. Y empezamos con la sandía. Es importante que cortemos bien la sandía en cubos medianos. Okay, this is a big watermelon, so hopefully I don't chop off. Oh my goodness. Este es el cuchillo, lo más importante de la cocina. Y mira cómo queda la sandía. Deliciosa. I need to actually cut it. Yeah, so getting all the ingredients today was more challenging than I'd expected it would be. But, as they say, based on the taste of this watermelon, the fruit was worth the squeeze. The juice was worth the squeeze. Remember, les dije que vamos a cortar la sandía en cubos medianos, in medium-sized cubes. Pretty good. You don't want to cut them too much because otherwise you lose a lot of water and a lot of the flavor. Bueno, primer paso hecho. This is un bowl. Sounds pretty similar in Spanish as it does in English. Un bowl. So, primer paso. Ahora corto los tomates, trozos del mismo tamaño que la sandía, más o menos. A continuación, voy a picar un poco de cebolla roja en láminas finas. Le da un toque de sabor potente y un poco de color. Fine slices. Láminas finas y, como les dije, le da un toque de sabor potente y además un poco de color intensivo. Bueno, vamos a echar la cebolla. Sí, adds a little bit of color. Ahora, mi gente, es hora de añadir unas pocas aceitunas. Me encantan las aceitunas porque dan un toque de sabor salado. Perfecto. So these olives actually have a bit of anchovy, which again just gives that touch of salt. Ahora sí, añado unas aceitunas verdes. Me encantan las aceitunas porque aportan un toque salado, which is perfect for the salad. Balances out with the sugar of the watermelon. So let's go. ¿Qué nos falta? Ah, claro, el queso griego, the Greek cheese. We're going to be generous. Oh my goodness, that actually looks really good. Look at that. So, ahora sí, a picar la menta. By the way, if I haven't told you guys, picar is to dice, to chop. Menta fresca. Sí, ahora voy a cortar unas hojas de menta, hoja being leaf, menta being mint. Right, well, we want to be generous. because it does just add that, it brings the dish to life, doesn't it? As Gordon Ramsay likes to say, it elevates. Yeah, it's always tricky in an Airbnb. You just don't know what you're gonna get to work with. And this knife is it's doing the job, but it's a little bit hard to cut the finer stuff. I'm excited now. No veo la hora de probar esta gran ensalada. ¿Es una receta española? No sé. Creo que sí. It definitely gives off Mediterranean vibes. All the ingredients are local, other than the watermelon, which was imported from Peru. But it's peculiar because in Peru, it's a completely different climate. Obviously, being so close to the equator, there aren't really seasons like there are in the Mediterranean. So, oh, look at this. This looks healthy. Por último, un buen chorro, like a good dripping, a good dosage of olive oil, as the Spaniards do when in Rome, when in Marbella. About 2,000 calories now, perfect. And just a little bit of salt. Un toque de sal. Estoy buscando tijeras, que no tenemos. No tenemos tijeras, así que me toca utilizar otro cuchillo. Y voilà, ya está todo preparado. Ahora lo mezclo todo en este bowl. Hay que mezclarlo bien, ¿eh? Hay que mezclarlo, pero bien, ¿eh? It's a tricky word to pronounce. Mezclar. Mezclarlo. Y ya está, mi gente. Mira cómo queda la ensalada. Una obra de arte, sí o sí. Me siento orgulloso de este. Sí, ahora después de haber mezclado todo bien, con cuidado, ahora es hora de probarlo, ¿no? A ver. El gran momento. A ver. Ay. Está riquísimo, te lo juro. It's not quite as good as the one I had the other day, and I think that's because they added a touch of vinegar, if I'm correct, balsamic. But yeah, this is really refreshing, perfect on a hot day. Very easy to prepare. Bueno, mi gente, voy a disfrutar de esta gran ensalada. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me crack on. Time for me to enjoy this great salad. Como siempre, ya saben, hasta la próxima.